Famous people, what are the dark sides nobody talks about? My girlfriend was a mukbang YouTuber who would eat insane amounts of fast food to gain weight for creeps online. She was always a foodie and her whole plan was to bulk up for the gym and shred off all the weight to have a nice body. So she figured she may as well make some money doing it in the meantime. The horrors that these mukbangers go through will make you never want to watch one again. To start, she had the worst diarrhea of her life. She'd spend hours on the toilet each night, fighting for her life, spewing liquid streams of molten lava. All the Popeyes, Burger King, and Crumble cookies took a toll on her mental health also, causing her to have to go back on anti-anxiety medication. For some reason, she was addicted and there was nothing anybody could tell her that would convince her to slow down and just eat healthy. After all, she was making more money than she'd ever made with her old style of content. Things got weird when I caught her playing with herself one day while she ate a cupcake off camera. She then told me to come join her, and we can live the dream together. I was praying this wasn't turning into something she wanted to continue forever. Countless women fall into that trap, and it cost them their life. I told her we were going to put a stop to this, but she lashed out at me, before apologizing and saying she'll eat healthy from now on. This was the night before my 3-week family vacation, where I couldn't keep an eye on her, so I had to take her word for it. I couldn't believe my eyes when I returned to find the love of my life 50 pounds heavier than when I left, looking extremely unhealthy. Her body was destroyed, and when I confronted her about it, she smiled and giggled saying, "Isn't it wonderful, darling?" I screamed at her, telling her she was going to die if she kept this up, and I wouldn't be sticking around to watch it happen. Something must have clicked in her head, because she looked embarrassed. She apologized and admitted maybe she took this whole thing a bit too far. I couldn't even look at her anymore. It broke my heart to see her do this to herself every day, and I told her if she did not undo this damage I was going to leave her. After some sobbing about how I don't accept her as she is, she gave in and asked me to help her. I figured intense cardio would do the job, so I told her to get in the car. I drove her out to a field in the middle of nowhere, and told her to get out. As soon as she did that, I slammed my foot on the gas and drove up about 100 meters before slamming my foot on the brakes. She was furious, and chased after me. Just as she was about to catch up, I floored it once again and repeated this until she was genuinely unable to move. She told me she'll never sleep with me again, and honestly that was fine by me as long as I know she's not gonna have a heart attack by 30. I made her weight loss shakes that would suppress her appetite. I did research and found the average person has around 7 pounds of crap stuck in their body, and cleansing your gut is the easiest way to get rid of it. She has always been against supplements and pills, so I had to start blending Colon Breeze pills into the smoothies for her. For the first couple days it didn't seem like much was happening, until one day she went to the toilet and out came everything. She actually clogged the toilet from how much crap she got rid of, and when I went in to plunge it, I saw worms in there but decided not to tell her. After doing research to make sure nothing was wrong with her, I found out it's because over 60 million Americans have parasites in their bodies, and the Colon Breeze was just clearing hers out. At night she cried about how much she missed her old life, but I promised her this new one would be much better. After a week of taking the Colon Breeze pills in liquid form, she had lost a couple pounds. It was clear the gut cleanse had done wonders for her. Over the next couple of months she had lost all the weight she put on, until eventually we broke up for unrelated reasons. Unfortunately she's since picked her old habits back up and is now modeling her journey to an early grave. I told her if she ever wants my help fixing herself again, to let me know.